Ever since it's been released, Terraria has always been a work in progress. Lots of new things coming in, some changes and tweaks, some things popular and some things not. Today, we're going to count down the Terraria Top 5 nerfed items. These are just a few changes that happened in the game's history, so feel free to add your Terraria Top 5 nerfed items down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you. These changes were made to rebalance some items that were maybe a little bit overpowered that people didn't quite care for. So with that, let's go ahead and get started at number 5. Once upon a time, the Rod of Discord could teleport all across the map without any kind of chaos state or any debuff that prevented you from spamming it. So at one point in patch 1.2.1.2, chaos state was implemented to prevent the spamming. It made it so that you couldn't teleport within 10 seconds after using, elsewise you would suffer health loss. Fortunately later this was reduced down to 6 to make things a little bit better. Number 4. Coming out in patch 1.3 was the Phantasm. Now this was quite powerful when it came out, and it also had a bug allowing you to get more arrows than you used. There was also a bug that caused unintentionally high damage, which while fun, was a bit overpowered. The base damage was reduced by roughly 20 points, but overall still the bow does a very awesome job. Obviously some tweaks had to be made. Number 3. In patch 1.2, when biome chests were implemented, the vampire knives were one of the most OP'd weapons in the game. They allowed you to go ahead and tear down enemies and bosses in no time flat. The vampire knives quickly received a nerf in patch 1.203, lowering the speed, damage, knockback, and leech life effect on the weapon to prevent it from being so strong. Several other changes were made later to prevent not being able to get the item until after Plantera was defeated. Overall, this change did make sense seeing how the vampire knives were so strong and indestructible, but let's admit it, it was definitely fun wreaking havoc when we had the opportunity. Number 2. The Star Cannon was a boss-wrecking machine with a damage of 75 and shooting stars at a very fast rate. It was something that could rip bosses apart in no time. A lot of players loved the Star Cannon. In patch 1.05, the damage was reduced to 60 and the speed was reduced to very slow. Since then, there's been a lot of changes to the Star Cannon, and while it's been getting better balanced, nothing beats it before it was patched in 1.05. Once again, this was another item that needed a little bit of rebalancing. And finally, number 1. Before patch 1.3 on PC, you weren't supposed to get this item. It was the developer's wings, and quite frankly, they were that way for a reason. They allowed you infinite flight, and the no-clip effect, which allowed you to go through solid things. After patch 1.3, the wings are actually now available on expert mode as part of a random drop in treasure bags, part of a boss's loot, but no longer contain those effects. It was fun while it lasted, but let's face it, to be honest, we weren't supposed to have it. Okay everyone, that's going to do it for our Terraria Top 5 nerfs. As previously stated, feel free to share yours down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you as always. There's actually been plenty of them in the previous history, so while I can't touch on all of them, these are just a few. New viewers, be sure to subscribe for more Terraria Top 5s, helping hands, gameplays, and other videos as well, as we have a lot going on here. Don't forget to rate the video as it helps the channel out greatly. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and if not, then just simply fake it because the day is almost over and things will get better, and I'll see you again next time.